Well, for me, for Tay baby, YouTube's favorite unicorn, what I'm going to do is send my love and my strength to you, Ekane. Wherever it is today, it is today. But the way you go to sleep ain't gotta be the way you wake up, baby. So hopefully what it is now ain't gotta be what it is going to be then. And I hope that at some point in time things turn out different. I pray that they do. Because at the end of the day, you deserve peace within you. And
hey, hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte, what? Latte, what?
And I know when you going through things like this, it is very unpeaceful. One day it may be good and the next day it may be unhinged. But I am wishing and hoping the best for you, my friend. Okay, it ain't got nothing to do with a color thing, a woman thing. It got something to do with a human thing. And I would hate to see a person going through I would hate to see a human being going through something that is of this nature, baby. But if you're not sure how this go, make sure you do the famous foe. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep Tay alive. Yeah, that's what it is. And that's what it's going to be. And I'm just asking people in situations, even though you got freedom of speech, try having a little bit more freedom of sympathy. Okay? And sensitivity. And a little bit more understanding for situations that you might not be in. Just because it's not you today, don't mean it can't be you tomorrow, baby. These is not situations that people plan. This is situations that people end up in, unfortunately. And we just hope and pray that they get the strength one day to leave. If something doesn't change, baby. That's how it's supposed to be. So, for me, it's never bye. But it's always going to be. See you later.
All that shit January 2nd. And I was ignoring him because I went to the hospital to go get checked out. Just making sure everything was okay. Because some of my body parts felt weird as hell. I ain't gonna cap. Like, he wasn't just sticking his you know what at me. He was, you know what I'm saying? It was more shit that he was doing to me. So I went to go get checked out because my fucking stomach was hurting real bad. Like, I don't know what the fuck was up there, you know? So, boom. January 2nd. Boom, I had got there. Boom. This was 6 o'clock p.m. when he had just woke up. He had hopped on live. This one I had left his crib. After that video I showed y'all when my face was swollen and he was laying behind me butt naked, that's when he had just busted his nut and passed the fuck out. So he had texted me. I wasn't texting him out all day because I was at the hospital and I was like talking to Brooklyn and my family and shit. And I ended up booking a room and going to get my son so we could just chill at the room together. Where you at? Just call me. This is him just blowing my phone. I sent him the videos of my face. And I sent him a long message. I said, I have a popped blood vessel in my eye. I have a ruptured milk duct in my boob. I have to have surgery. A piece of my brace was stuck in my lip. Don't get on live saying we fought. You beat my ass. I did not hit you. I did not do anything. You raped me and continuously hurt me. On GTA, this is just a message I'm sending to him. You get what I'm saying? I sent him the videos of my face just so he could see, like, this is what you did, because I know he probably didn't remember because he was drunk as hell. So I was just sending him videos like, this is what you did. Like, I know you're going to get on live and act like you don't know what you just did to me. And I know you're going to swear it's the devil and, oh, I was drunk, babe, I don't remember. But this is what you did to me, right? So this is the voice message I sent him.
And wait, one more thing too. All your friends was there. All of your friends heard me screaming. All of your friends heard me crying, knowing my kids were out there. Knowing it was other kids out there. Yeah, Germ came to the door a couple times to try and get you to come out. But for it to be 3 grown-ass men out there at your house, and a woman and kids hearing me going through this, I get it, not jumping into relationship problems, but that's crazy. That is nuts. I promise you it would have took all y'all to get me off Trip if I heard Trip putting his hands on his girl and all the kids and everybody else was outside the room. I'm not staying quiet for that. They heard me. We didn't start fighting. Don't write me. How did we start fighting? What happened was I got so drunk, I fell asleep. You said, okay, let's go lay down. We walked in the room, and as soon as we laid down, you started putting hands on me. You continuously slapped me, choked me. You raped me. I begged you to get off.
This is the same day. This is me sending him voice messages. This is what he did. This is the shit I didn't want y'all to know. Because I was trying to protect his image. This is shit I sent him. He kept saying, I have to stop drinking. Are you okay? I'm so sorry you're in pain. I didn't think I did that shit, Erica. Oh my God, Erica, I am so ashamed of myself. Can you please come over tomorrow? We don't need any time apart. Yes, Erica, you won't answer the phone. I had sent her messages. I said, my eye is black. Did you read my message? You literally raped me in GTA. Because if I walk in the house, I'm coming with my people and that ain't going to end pretty. This is all this shit that happened. He kept saying I'm wrong as fuck. Stop saying stuff like that. Erica, are you okay? Can you answer the phone? This is all this shit. Saying it's the devil. That was never supposed to happen. Erica, that shit is scary, bro. That was the devil. Why Jesus ain't never taken over your body to make you be?
Because in 2026, these is the type of situations that they normalize, baby. It's on some, oh, it don't matter. She gonna stay and go back to Chris anyway. Okay. That happens to the best of them, baby, and it has. It's people that's dealing with things behind closed doors that you never know. The only difference is hers is on display for the world to be able to see. And that's why everybody gets to give an opinion, baby. But if it's not going to be a healthy opinion, then you should basically keep your opinion to yourself. Because you're not helping nobody else. I don't care how many times you tell a person to leave. If that's not the time, that's not the time, baby. If you got to say it over and over and over again and just be a person's strength, not even the factors of, how can I say, a force to them. These are very delicate situations. And when kids is involved, y'all, you got to understand, there's a thing called rights. And just like a mother got rights, a father got rights too. And even though the situation is what it is, they are still both entitled to those kids. And we've seen when Chris has played with the children, baby. So we're not going to act like this situation is something new. But that's the problem too. Because then people get comfortable. And I'm not talking about just the people in the situation. The people on the internet is just as guilty. Oh, yeah. They probably doing this for clicks and views. I don't think she's going to go and get a black eye for a click or a view. No, I think she would have passed on that. Yeah, she does a lot of makeup, right? She does makeup and she does hair. I don't think that she would go as far as there, other than the factors of if she chose to maybe put a little makeup, but no, that wasn't makeup at all. That was real. That black eye is real goddamn life. And that is something that she really went through as an experience. And it's not the first time. And the fact is that this is somebody that she has kids with. And she's openly saying that he awed her. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? So you mean to tell me that the people with common, I'm talking to the people with common sense right now. Please, people with common sense, come to the front of the class, because y'all know better than the people that choose to get on this internet and act like an ass, right? And you never heard of people been in situations with people and they've been forced to do things against their own will?
Even better. Maybe I deserve. Then you got me put out of 3. You beat my ass. The first 2 years we was together. Maybe I deserve. And then I got pregnant and you beat me even better. Maybe I deserve. Then you got me put out of 3 cribs. Maybe I deserve. Then when you get mad, you wanna take my kids. Maybe I deserve. For me to fuck somebody, then come and fuck you. And then get on TikTok live and say he ain't the only dude. You deserve it.
The saddest part about this situation is that there's kids a part of it. And to see this girl come out on the internet in front of the world and share pictures of her eye, looking the way that it looks, as a mother, it took me back. And I'm just going to be honest, for all the unabused people in the comments talking about some, oh, just leave. Why? Oh, you stupid for staying. Oh, girl, just go ahead about your business. Did nobody listen to Eve when she was singing, baby? Sing it with me. Love is blind, and it'll take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and fight. It been people in relationships for over 20-something, 30-something years that had to find their way out. It wasn't just about walking out. You would not deal with things that you deal with from a person if love was not involved. It may be a small 4-letter word, but it is definitely strong. And when someone has love that strong, it is also considered as a trauma bond. Some people don't stay in situations just because they choose to stay. They stay because they don't know nothing else, baby. It has become a cycle of current events. It just happens over and over and over until the cycle ends. And you never know when a person is going to get the strength, especially when there's kids involved in it. So you can't put yourself in somebody's shoes if it ain't you. So when people is dealing with domestic violence, they definitely have to be careful, because I don't think somebody is just deciding to stay to get beat, boop, boop, bop, baby. It's a lot that comes along with that. So you definitely have to be careful with the things that you choose to attach. And for me, the way that she say that she was attacked and other people was there and no one even decided to break it up, even if they didn't get involved, that is very much sad, y'all. Put yourself in that predicament for you to be screaming and feeling like you need help, and there's a house full of people and nobody chooses to. Say what now? Say what? Is this what 2026 has come? People have no type of empathy or sympathy for situations that they may not understand, friend. You can't put your mouth on everything, because everything may not be exactly what it seems. So when you sitting there and you talking about somebody, please be careful, baby. Please. You might say something that might push that person over the edge. You don't know. It could be something that you say. Maybe some words of, how can I say? Well, apparently Ekane and Chris is back at it again. But people are not surprised. They actually used to it. This is a situation that deals and dwells around domestic violence. And I don't know why people think that it's cute, but we're going to talk about it. Let's listen to this video a little bit more before we get into it the way we get into it. Just look at these comments. Look at the things that people choose to say. It is crazy, baby. But I guess that comes from the non-abused people. And I'm not saying everybody got to be abused to have common sense. But if you had common sense, it's just certain things you wouldn't be able to display, friend. But you already know how this go. And if you made it this far into this video, yeah. If you made it this far into this video, can you drop a purple heart for your girl, Latte World? And you already see where you at, baby. It's definitely T with Tay. Let's get into these comments.
Latte World serving tea. No drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciating Latte World. It's all love, about a lot of world. Ay,
Get in here. Come on. Let's talk about it. Because today, Ekane let it loose, baby.
Hey! Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte, what? Latte, what? Latte, what? Hands up if you ready for the real. Latte, what? Latte, hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in the style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign y'all.
Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Truth telling energy on display. Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Latte.
Hold up,
yeah.
hold up.
Truth teller.
Hold up.
Unicorn energy. Hey.